Welcome everybody, namaste. Thanks for coming, Pedro. So today we're going to do some postures that help the mobility of your body. It will also help us, make us feel nice. And also remember, everybody's body is different. So we just do our best and just smile and let the breath be by itself. So let's begin with the Om as usual. Bring the hands to the center of the chest. Imagine you're everywhere now. Take a deep inhale. May all beings be happy and free, and may all beings enjoy this practice through our senses. So let's bring our feet hips distance apart. Arms are like two heavy ropes, and you're going to go from side to side. Open those shoulders. Remember, smiling's good. You can pay for your sins. You can hit the face if you like. And then start to swing the arms all the way behind. This should feel really nice. Remember, no straining. You know your body best. All right, for the next now, this is a very important pose of burning calories. So smiling, wrists up and down as fast as you can. Side to side. You can do it as if you're washing, wax on, wax off. As fast as you can. Good. All right, now hands on the hips. Let's do our neck. So gently rotate the head any direction you like. Remember, you may go fast, you may go slow, but no straining. And you can reverse, go the other way. And conclude. Good. Now bring the feet together, interlace your hands, and push the palms down. Bring the arms all the way up, ears between your arms, and then look up, and then lean to your left. Look up at your right wrist if you can. Push the palms away. Lovely side stretch. Back to the center, and then go to the right. Look up at your left wrist. Stretch, really push. Back to the center. Let's do one more round. Go to the left. Push, stretch. Back to the center. Last one, to the right. Push the palms away. Now come back to the center. Push your palms all the way to the ceiling. Stretch. And then gently release your arms down by your side. And just take 2 breaths. You may follow the breath from the center of your chest up to the space between your forebrow. And exhale back to the center of your chest. This will make you feel nice. One more time. Inhale from your spiritual heart, center of your chest, all the way up to the space between your forebrow. And then exhale back to your spiritual heart, center of your chest. Now for the next. Bring the hands to the center of your chest. And you're going to step the feet apart. Bring the arms out to the side. Turn your left foot to the left for warrior 2. So for warrior 2, you want to try and bring your left knee over the left ankle, right foot at 45. All the attention down that middle finger on your left hand. Take on the consciousness of a proud warrior. Now slowly come back to the center, straighten the leg, bring the hands to the center of the chest. It's like a divine dance. Open the arms to the right. So the right knee over your right ankle, all the attention down the middle finger on your right hand now. Look at Pedro, really powerful warrior. So you should feel this in your thighs. Keep holding. Remember smiling. Now straighten the leg, come back to the center, and bring the feet together. Hands come down. Now let's have a little bit of fun. So this time, bring the hands to the center of your chest, bend your knees, and jump. Now turn the left foot to the left, warrior 2 again. Come down a little bit deeper this time. Powerful warrior. Every pose is a consciousness. So if you imagine you're a warrior, it's going to create fortitude, strength, power. And come back to the center. Turn your right foot out to the right. And break, come back to the center. And jump. Whew. All right, for the next now, let's do the side angle pose. Yeah, so bring your feet to the center of your mat. Hands come to the center of the chest again. Bend your knees, jump one more time. Turn your left foot to the left. Back into your warrior two. Now this time, bring your left elbow onto your left thigh. Index finger and thumb lock. Bring your right arm over a beautiful straight line from your right fingertips to your right toes. So remember, you don't want to be up here. Gently release that hip down, looking up. Beautiful, everyone. And come back up. Use that thigh, push hard. Right foot turns out for your warrior two again. Just a transition, then bring the elbow down onto the thigh. Left arm comes over this time. Look at that beautiful line here. From the foot all the way up to the hand. Better than the teacher. All right, push into that right thigh, bring the arms back up. And then we're going to do a little jump again. Hands come to the side. Again, just rest. Now for the next, keep your chin by your chest. And you're going to slowly, to a count of 6, bring the arms all the way up. So we're like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you relax the arms down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do it together. So chin comes to chest, humility pose. Together now, go ahead. Arms are coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Palms together. Nice stretch. And then bring the arms down. 2, 3, 4. Heads coming down. 5. Hands to the side. Now, who wants a challenge? Let's try it a little bit harder this time. As you come up, come on your tippy toes. Okay? So Pedro is going to be a professional at this one. Right? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look forward. 5, 6. Palms together. Hold. And come down. 2, 3. Heads coming down. 4, 5, 6. Let's do that one more time. This is great for your concentration. Strengthen your ankles, your feet, and your concentration. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Smiling's good. And release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to do one more time. This time, if you really want a challenge, see if you can look up towards the ceiling. So you may come on your tiptoes or you may keep your feet down. I'll keep my feet down. Maybe Pedro will go on his toes. So we have both variations. So let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look all the way up. Stretch. Beautiful, Pedro. And coming down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful, everyone. All right. For the next, we're going to come down onto the mat. So let's gently come down. Feet to feet. Lie back and relax for 2 long breaths. Imagine you fainted now, corpus pose. So you can imagine you're inhaling through every pore of the skin. Pull the energy up through the spine, all the way up to your crown. Exhale out all the fatigue. Let's do that one more time. Don't be shy. Let it all go. So inhale. Imagine you're pulling the best. Pull the energy all the way up through your spine to your crown. And then let it go. So imagine now you let it all go as if you fainted. As you inhale, pull the best through all the pores of the skin up to the crown of your head. Exhale and let all the fatigue go. One more time. Inhale through all the pores. Pull the energy up through the spine. You can imagine a beautiful bright light going all the way to your crown. And then exhale everything you don't need. Now bring your legs together, bring the arms over your head, pull yourself up to a sitting position, or bring the hands down by your side and push yourself up to a sitting. Coming up. Bring your buttocks towards your heels, and we're going to roll back into a plow pose now. So you just bring the hands by your side, gently roll back. Bring the knees towards your shoulders, so maybe just here, maybe just here. If it's comfortable, you can bring your feet down. Otherwise, you may do a happy baby, which you can look at Pedro here. You grab the inside the heels, this is perfect too, and pull the arms apart. So either happy baby or plow, and then all the attention on that space between your forebrow. Keep visualizing that beautiful red rose there. So remember, the knees can be by your shoulders. You may do happy baby. You may come on your toes. Whichever variation is comfortable for you. No straining. The only thing that remains is that beautiful red rose on the space between your forebrow. Try and keep your attention now on the red rose. If your hands aren't on your lower back, bring the hands to your lower back. Keep the chin glued to your chest and bring one leg up and then the second for your shoulders down. If this is too much, just keep your knees bent in line with your hips. Keep the chin glued to your chest and then keep the attention on that beautiful red rose. Imagine all the beautiful red petals. You can even sense its fragrance, its density, the vibration there. Become that red rose right there in the space between your forebrow. Now one more time, bring the knees down, come back into your plow or happy baby. Notice you may be able to go a little bit deeper this time. You can even roll onto your shoulders. Maybe the knees can touch the floor. Or just let them hang. Asanas about being comfortable and all your attention on that beautiful red rose. Again, bring the hands to your lower back if they're not there already. Keep the chin glued to your chest. Slowly bring one leg up, then the second, back into your shoulder stand. Go a little bit deeper this time. This is an amazing pose. All the attention, that space between your forebrow, on that beautiful red rose. In the meantime, as the veins in the legs are resting, fresh blood going to the brain. Now for the next, plow pose, halasana. Bend the knees, bring them towards your forehead. If it's comfortable, bring them by your ears. You can keep the hands supporting your lower back. If it's comfortable, you may bring one foot down, maybe the second. Maybe you can bring both feet down, roll a little bit deeper on your shoulders, and then bring the knees towards the floor. Once you find the comfortable position, like Pedro here, again, all the attention on that space between your forebrow. Keep imagining that beautiful red rose. Nothing else exists at this moment but that red rose. Now, bring the hands to your lower back if they're not already there. Keep the chin glued to the chest. One last time, come back into your shoulder stand. Go a little bit deeper this time. You should feel the body's a little bit warmer. This is an amazing pose. It's a complete pose. Rest the veins in your legs. It's good for your heart. Fresh blood to the brain. And then all the attention on that beautiful red rose. If you can now, keep the attention on that red rose. The body's moving by itself back to the plow pose like you did before. So you can bend your knees, bring the knees towards your forehead, maybe by your ears, maybe the feet can touch down. Maybe you can bring the knees by your ears. And then everything stops, all the attention again on that beautiful red rose. Keep the attention there. Constant attention here leads to divine attention to you, which is absolute bliss. Make you feel really nice. Now for the next, bring your hands onto the mat if you can behind, and just slowly come down one vertebra at a time. And bring the legs down and come back into your corpse pose. So it's very important to relax in between the postures. Just switch everything off again. Remember, inhale through all the pores like we did before. Imagine you're pulling the energy up to the crown. You go as far as you imagine. And then let go of everything you don't need. Now let's do the fish pose. So the feet are coming together. Let's do it this way today. So bend your knees, bring the feet towards your buttocks, and lift your hips up, and bring your hands underneath. So you can bring your index finger and thumb together, and sit onto your hands and forearms. See as Pedro's doing that? And then bring the legs straight, so gently bring them onto the mat. Now lift the chest, push onto your forearms. Look at Pedro, really lift that chest, and then slowly bring the top of the head down. If you're doing it with your partner, you can play footsies. And then all the attention on that beautiful red rose. Keep the attention there. Now, if this is too much, you can always do this variation. So you just bring your forearms down, lift the chest, and gently bring your head back. Or you can just keep looking forward. It's like being on the beach. Just extend your chest a little bit. Remember, asana is about being comfortable in the pose, so no straining. Now, whichever variation, just push into your elbows, release the head, and lie back on the mat again. Relax. 2 long breaths. Arms come by the side, corpus pose. Learn how to relax. Most of us in our daily lives find it very hard to switch everything off. But it's very important to switch everything off once in a while. One last time now. Bring the legs together. This time you can roll to your left and bring your right forearm underneath your buttocks, and then roll to your right side and bring the left hand underneath. Or repeat what you did the first time. Lift the chest and come back into your fish pose. Open your heart. This will make you feel really nice. All the attention again on that space between your forebrow, that beautiful red rose. Keep imagining it there. Don't try and see it. Use your 6th sense. Space between your forebrow. And push into the forearms, release the head, and lie back again. Take one breath. Learn how to relax. Now bend your knees, bring the feet hips distance apart, bring the hands on the mat, palms facing down. Let's do one bridge pose, but we're going to do it with the breath. So we're going to do it 3 times. Inhale, you're going to lift the hips for a count of 3, and then we bring them down. So let's go. Lift the hips. 1, 2, come to your limit, chin to chest. And exhale down. 1, 2, 3. Again, let's do it again. No thinking. Go. 1, 2, 3. Lift, chin to chest. And come down. 1, 2, 3. Last one now. Body's moving by itself. Go. Lift the hips. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. And come down. 1, 2, 3. Now bring the knees to your chest, gently massage your lower back. You can rock in a nice little semicircle in one direction Maybe go the opposite direction. Now rock back and forth like in a rocking chair. Massage the back. And then we're going to roll up to a sitting position. And now we're going to come onto our abdomen. So come around onto your front. If you're lucky, you have Pedro in front of you. So bring your forearms down. Let's do Sphinx pose. So imagine you're like a Sphinx in Egypt. So what are all the qualities of a Sphinx in Egypt? It's made of stone. So if it's made of stone, there's going to be no thoughts, no worries, no expectations. Everything will become a void. And you're the witness of that void, just watching. You're perfect. And slowly come down, make a nice pillow with your hands, rest the forehead on your hands, switch everything off. So one more time, you may repeat the Sphinx. If you're feeling ready, Pedro will show you here. You're going to bring the hands underneath your armpits and you're going to rest on your forehead. Remember, a cobra has one tail, so feet together. And you're going to gently push into your hands and lift the head, open your chest. Beautiful. Shoulders come back. So maybe you're just here. You don't have to go quite so high. But you don't want to be here, okay? So coming into your cobra or your Sphinx, open your heart. This is a good moment to offer the pose. Let's think of somebody we love that's in need, or beings in need everywhere, and offer the posture. This is for you. By doing things for others, it creates a huge amount of bliss for us when you do it with no expectation. All right, gently come down and bring that head onto your hands, nice little pillow, and relax. Now gently lift the hips, come onto your hands and knees. Let's do a little counter stretch to release any tension. Let's do cat stretch. So you're on your tippy toes. So you're going to exhale round the back, bring the chin to your chest. And inhale forward. And exhale round, even the last 3 vertebrae around everyone. Imagine you're like an angry cat. And then inhale forward. Last one round. Inhale forward. Come back to neutral. And we're going to do one more back bend today before we do the final twist. We're going to do the rabbit pose today. So bring your knees as wide as the mat and bring your toes together. You're on your tippy toes. And what we're going to do is you're going to bring your hands here. If this is enough, you stay here today. If you can, you push the hands here. Push the hips forward, open your chest. Maybe you're here. But if you're flexible like Pedro, maybe you touch one heel with one hand, and maybe then you touch the other. Keep pushing the hips forward, bring the head back. So remember, you have options. So go ahead, no straining. And if you're a real professional, you can grab your ankles. And come back, bring the hands to your back. Come up. Now, keep your knees as wide as the mat. This time, release your toes. Bring your forearms down onto the mat. You may rest your head here, or you may bring the head to one side. Or if you feel more comfortable, see if you can bring your face onto the mat. Sit back as comfortable as you can go. If you're really flexible, you can sit on your heels. This is called the sleeping back stretch. Just let all the tension go. And coming back up. Let's do a final twist. Bring the legs out in front. So we're going to keep the legs straight today. So you don't want to be like this, okay? So right hand, not here. Try and bring it right to the base of your spine. And you pull the lower back in, lift, and look over your right shoulder. It's an amazing pose. Every vertebra is open now. Squeeze all the toxins out of the body. Healthy spine, healthy body. 2 more breaths. And release. Same thing the other side. Right arm outside of the left shin, left hand at the base, lift and twist. Maybe notice one side is a little bit more open. Remember, no straining. And break. And the best pose of all now. Lie back, relax. So you can imagine now there's an anesthesia passing through your body. So it's going to switch everything off and you're just watching. So the hands are becoming heavy and loose. Forearms, upper arms and shoulders. You're losing body sensation. They're becoming heavy and loose. The armpit region. The hips, buttocks and thighs. Switch them off. It's like the anesthesia passing through there. They're becoming dead-like. The knees, lower leg and feet, heavy, loose. Upper back now, left side, right side. Middle back. Lower back, the muscles falling off the bone. Abdomen, heavy, the skin, the muscles there. The chest region, left side, right side. All the internal organs. The neck. The head like a bowling ball now. The back of your head, scalp, forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, eyeballs, the nose, cheeks, upper lip, lower lip, chin, the jaw, everything becoming heavy and loose as you lose body consciousness there. Left ear, right ear. And the brain now becoming like a void. Leave the body by itself now. Find yourself oceanside. You know what it's like. Beautiful golden red sunset. Perfect temperature, 80 degrees. You're walking along the shore. The warm waters lapping between your toes in the soft sand. It's so peaceful, so still. And at the end of the beach, there's a beautiful waterfall, the water cascading down, creating rainbow colors. And you walk through the waterfall, and there's a golden door. And you open the golden door, and there you are, at the center of your chest, the temple of your soul. Leave the body and mind by itself now. Become one. Nothing to be conscious of. Absolute bliss. Preparing yourselves to come back now. Notice your breath, your face, your hands, arms, legs. Notice you're aware of something else now. Take any small movements you like. Maybe move the hands, the head, the feet. Maybe bring the arms over your head. Have a nice big stretch. Maybe bend the knees, bring the knees towards your chest, roll to one side. Everything is clear and clean. And then in your own time, coming back up to a sitting position. Just for a few moments. Any comfortable sitting position. Bring the hands into Jnana Mudra, rest them on your thighs, maybe palms up or down. Just sit quietly for a few moments. Notice any subtle changes in your mind and body. And remember, you are perfect. You are changeless. Absolute bliss. Right there at the center of your chest. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be compassionate to all beings. Thank you for coming today. Thank you, Pedro. So the very simple practice. You can do this in about 20 minutes. Stretch the body, make you feel nice inside, and release that unlimited bliss at the center of your chest.